To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
G'day guys, Disney Dave back here again, coming at you from Down Under with another little memorabilia review. Today's memorabilia review is somewhat obscure, especially for those in an international audience. Those of you not living in Australia who are watching this. Those in Australia will probably be more familiar with these because this was part of a promotion that was run at one of our local supermarket chains over the last few months. We're going to take a look here today at Woolworths Disney Movie Stars. This was a collection of, I suppose, cards and stickers that were available at Woolworths supermarkets for a period of a couple of months, only just ending recently here in 2016 for those watching in the future. Yes, it was a collection of cards, but they weren't only cards, they're slides, because you could buy this, which was the Disney Movie Stars card projector, and basically put them in as slides and you can project it on a wall. I'm going to show you about how all of this works. I'm going to give you a really close look at the cards and the stickers just in a moment when we head over there. But basically you would spend 20 bucks at the supermarket, and for every 20 bucks you sent you'd get one little packet. I've actually got one of the packets I believe in here just to show. Again, I will give you a closer look at one of these. There were the packets there. You get one packet, and in the packet would be one slide card and one sticker. And there were 42 slide cards and 42 stickers all up. The problem was that the same sticker wasn't always packaged with the same card, so you just got random stuff, which was impossible to collect, especially if, you know, one packet. So basically one slide card, one sticker per 20 bucks. The good thing is the people who were working at Woolworths were actually very kind, and if you just said, you know, would you just give me, you know, a handful of those packets of cards, they would usually just give you a handful of them. In most cases they'd give you about 20 handfuls no matter how much you spent. I went in there and I bought the album, and I bought the projector. The projector was $8 I believe, and the album was like $5, and they gave me a handful of about I bought a couple of other things. I think I spent like $21 or something, and they gave me 20 packs of cards, which was awesome. And so it was easy to collect the entire set. I do have the entire set of both cards and stickers. I bought 2 folders to put them both in. The folder is specifically designed for the cards, but I bought another one. I wandered into Woolworths last week. They just finished their promotion and they were clearing all this stuff. $2.50 for one, so I thought, well, that's a good way to keep my stickers in an album as well. You could buy tins, I think, to keep either the cards or the stickers in. I didn't buy one of those tins. And they had all kinds of tie merchandise like popcorn tins and plush toys and raincoats and costumes, just all this random stuff. But this is all I picked up, was the album and the projector. So let's head over to the bench over there, and we're going to have a look at both the albums, and we're going to look at the projector as well, very briefly. Very close look at them all. So let's have a look. Okay, so first up we're going to have a look at one of these albums here. I'm just going to quickly put my camera on autofocus so I don't have to keep playing around with it. So this is the album cover here. Of course, Disney Movie Stars, Woolworths, the supermarket chain logo, and official collector's album. That's the front. And the back here, and you just have the Magic Castle. It says Magic Storytelling up the top. Wonderful. Alright, so let's put this here. Wait for that to refocus itself. Beautiful. And we'll open up. Firstly, you're sort of greeted with kids can fill this out if they want. This album belongs to my favourite Disney movie is, my favourite Disney Movie Stars card is, my favourite Disney bedtime story is, my favourite Movie Stars sticker. Whatever, it's a bit of fun for the kids, I suppose. But big kids like myself don't need to fill that in. The description here is basically bring your own personal Movie Stars collection to life and keep all your Disney Movie Stars cards and stickers safe in this special place. The more you collect, the more you can enjoy and explore the timeless stories of Walt Disney Animation Studios. You'll find some of the best stories to come from Disney over the last 90 years, never to be brought together in one cool collector's album until now. So make sure you look after this treasure. There's 7 Disney collections to enjoy, and basically it's going to speak for itself as we go through the book. So we got a few little pages here which tell you about the projector and blah blah blah, tell you about how to collect your stickers and your cards. Little timeline, which is pretty cool, of all the Disney films up to this point, the classic animated films, right from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs up to Zootopia, or Zootropolis for those fans watching in the UK there. And then we get to the cards. So we start with a set of Mickey Mouse cards. Let's take a very close look at them. There's a set of cards right there, 1 to 6. Basically each selection of cards is based on a different film, which is basically a milestone film from Walt Disney. But we start with Mickey Mouse and then we go directly into Snow White. And then on to the Jungle Book. As you can see down the bottom here, these are the actual slide parts. When you slide it into the slide projector, these little images here are the actual slides. The camera's having an issue here. Just fix that. Beauty and the Beast. Aladdin, of course. What do we think the next one's going to be? Of course it has to be The Lion King, one of my all-time favourites. And then directly from The Lion King, we are taking one massive leap over to Frozen. Because there really wasn't much great between The Lion King and Frozen. Of course you had Tarzan, Hercules, a few other pretty decent ones, but most of the stuff between that era wasn't great. And then we come to the end of the book, as this shows you as a checklist for the stickers and for the cards there as well. So I was lucky to collect all 42 cards. And of course we'll quickly skim through the second book here, which is where I've kept all the stickers. Now the book, as I said, is designed obviously just for the cards, because the pages tell you the story behind the cards that appear. So Mickey Mouse had the Mickey Mouse cards, Snow White had the Snow White cards. But you know, since there are 42 stickers, it's just a decent way to keep these stickers safe from harm anyway. And I didn't really want to buy the tin, because really, where am I going to put a tin? Just fixing these cards, these stickers as we go along, because again, I'm OCD. It just basically represents all the greatest Disney characters over the years, and most of them weren't represented on slide form. Actually, pretty much all of these weren't represented in the slides, so it's a good way to have them represented in this collection as well. Oh, there you go. We've got Simba and Elsa, of course. They were on the cards, and Mickey. But most of these were not on cards, Aladdin. And that's the end of them. Now, a good thing that Safeway was doing, Woolworths, were you could go into a store and they'd have a stack of cards and stickers, and you could basically trade in for what you needed. At the back of the book, it actually gives you, I will show, it gives you a poster. And this is where you're supposed to keep the stickers. I put 2 stickers there just because I had a couple of spare Mickey and Minnies. That whole thing would look pretty cool when you put the whole set of stickers on there, I'm sure. Kids would have fun with that, but I couldn't be bothered. Of course, we have the projector here. Again, $8. If it was any more than that, I honestly don't think I would have bothered buying it. It came in blue and I think yellow as well. This is where I turn off the manual autofocus because it's annoying me. So there's your projector. Pretty simple thing. It's cheap, but you know, you pay $8 for it. There's your slidey bit. And you can turn it on, of course. So you got just the Movie Stars logo there, whatever. Woolworths. Batteries. You know, standard stuff. Now, I showed before, again, let's fix that. I showed before, I had a couple of these packets, and basically these are my way of keeping some of the spares that I had. This thing I noticed the first time I had a quick play around with it, or really the only time I had a play around with it, I noticed it was scratching up the slides, so I decided to keep a handful of slides just in case I ever wanted to use this thing, which I don't think I really ever will, but for the sake of, for example, for this program, we're just going to pick out one slide here. We'll go with one of the Lion King ones, and we'll just show you a little bit of how this thing works, basically. So you get your slide. There's one of them. A closer look. The Lion King one. Of course, you got your little slides in here, which you can see. And then we're going to put that in here, I think. Turn that off. I think we put that in here. Yeah, because as you see, it's going to slide along a track there. Put that there. Shine this. And Bob's your uncle, away you go. So let's actually make sure that's in there properly. If we can see, can't exactly see here. What I'm going to do, I'll turn the lights off in here. There we go. Actually, if I pan up to the screen in here, so again we'll put the card in. There we go. That's actually not bad. I mean, for something you pay $8 for, and of course the further you move back, the bigger it gets. It's a bit fiddly, like I said, so it's not, you know, the way it actually moves the slides isn't great. It doesn't really sit in there that well, but you kind of get the point if I move it with my hand anyway. You really get the point. And again, when you actually get it working, you got the mechanism going and everything, it does, from what I found, it did tend to scratch up the, there we go, scratch up the slides, the cards. So I didn't want mine wrecked, I wanted them in the book. And there we go, we got it working now. Took a bit of fiddling, thanks for sticking with me. Yeah, I didn't want them scratched, I want them kept in the book in pretty good condition, and there we go. So we'll turn this off, and I will turn all the lights back on. And we're going to head back over to the couch for a quick wrap up. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the video. Thanks for sticking with me. I'm sure that probably won't go down as one of my greatest videos because we had a little bit of trouble there. But anyway, that was the Disney Movie Stars collection from Woolworths, both the slides and the stickers, of course the projector. The promotion is over. It's only been over for about a month at the time of posting, probably only a few weeks actually at the time of posting this video here. But I've been on eBay. There was two stickers I needed for my collection. I couldn't find them in the packets, and I couldn't find them at the trade-in desk at the store, so I just went to eBay and I purchased them for like $1 each, I think. But there's plenty of people selling both cards and stickers online, as well as the albums and the projectors, and I'm sure probably all the other memorabilia that came out as part of this sort of promotion. I'm guessing Woolworths will probably do another promotion next year. Last year they did a similar thing. It was a Movie Stars thing. It was Pixar and it was Domino's, I believe. I didn't collect them, but this is actually quite a good collection. It was something a little bit fun to do. I hadn't collected cards since I was probably about 10 years old, so it was a little bit of a throwback to my childhood. And with Disney, what isn't? So I had to have them for the collection again, something very obscure, and especially for our international audience who couldn't get their hands on these. I thought I'd give you a little bit of a show and tell. Like I said, check eBay. You can still get the cards, the stickers, the albums. If you're missing any, or you didn't get a chance to nip down and get a projector or an album, or for the international people out there, I'm sure you can pick this stuff up on the eBay as well if you're so inclined to collect a really obscure Australian piece of Disneyana, I suppose. Anyway, that brings us to the end of another little memorabilia review today on Disney Dave. Of course, click subscribe if you like what you see. Head over to the Facebook page and give me a like. We've been getting plenty of hits and plenty of likes and plenty of subscribers and plenty of support on both the channel and the Facebook, but we could do with more. Subscribe. Facebook. Do it, please. Anyway, like I said, that's it from me today, and I'll see you next time for another video. Okay, see you later, guys. Have a magical day.